One of the greatest disservices a woman can do to herself is handing over her wins to a man in the name of promoting her husband. And number two is marrying a rich man, being called a gold digger, yet there is absolutely nothing to dig. I have said this before and I'll repeat myself again today. Marrying a billionaire doesn't make you rich. It simply gives you proximity to privilege, not ownership of wealth. It gives you access to certain things around you, but it doesn't translate to you being a billionaire. Now, back to Regina and Ned. A typical Nigerian man, not all men, wants to see a woman suffer after leaving them, or at the very least, not do better than them. It bruises their ego if a woman rises after exiting the relationship. Patriarchy has conditioned Nigerian men to believe that they must be the ones to leave you, and even when they do, they still want the glory of saying, "She didn't become anything without me." And I've said this before. If net billions were truly flowing the way people assume, shouldn't it have reflected in all his wives? Why was the so-called wealth only visible around Regina? Because in Nigerian politics, the money many politicians flaunt is not wealth. It is election money. It is money for influence, for campaigns, for power, not necessarily for family or legacy. Why do you think most politicians go broke the moment they leave power? Regina chose Ned, and she has the right to that decision. But what the world should be talking about right now is not a choice of marriage. It is a human rights abuse we are witnessing loud and clear. This country has never had it this bad when it comes to violating citizens' rights. We copy everything from the West, especially tax, but we refuse to copy how the West respects human rights. Our police force has been reduced to a tool of oppression. You see officers dressed like street touts, wearing slippers, holding rifles, and coming to arrest people, and Nigerians don't see the danger in it. Uniform etiquette is part of policing ethics. It is a sign of structure, discipline, and the rule of law, and we've lost all three. Now let's go back to the bombshell. Regina's brother said Ned married Regina because she was a star. That already explains the power dynamics. All over the world, wealthy men marry for social currency, status, or PR polishing. So there's nothing new. But the part that embarrassed me as a woman was hearing that Regina allegedly borrowed him money. So before we call people rich, look around them. Do people around them breed money? Because true wealth is not one directional. It spills over. It elevates everyone around you, everyone connected to you. I believe Regina brought more than warmth into that marriage. She brought value, visibility, influence, and yes, money. And the way the children love her shows the emotional backbone she provides. But ladies, hear me clearly. If you bought it with your money, claim it. Stop hiding your achievement under "he bought it," "he built it." Let's say we bought it, we built it. If you contributed, your name deserves to be on it. Your money shouldn't become anonymous simply because you're married. Love doesn't erase identity. And let's address this disturbing part. Regina said Ned wants her in rehab. We have seen the story too many times. They label a woman as mentally unstable, as depressed, as needing emotional rescue, until she begins to actually look the way she's been accused of. It is a classic manipulation tactic powerful men use. Break a woman mentally and then say she needs care. Gaslight her to the world and now says she needs help. But President Tinubu cannot let this continue. Nigeria is entering a dangerous era where the rich abuse power openly and the state machinery supports them. When the police start operating like private securities for billionaires, the nation is no longer a democracy. It is a feudal system. What happened to Regina's family is not a celebrity gist, it is a warning. Because if a wealthy, influential actress with fame and connection is being publicly embarrassed, alleged of different things and threatened, and then what happens to the ordinary woman with no platform? Who speaks for them? This country is in a state of moral and legal chaos, and we must call it what it is: sickening. And if we keep encouraging this because of how people choose to love, we are creating an enabling ground for human rights abuses. It's the truth at the time. Take care and have a nice day.